What is going on, guys? Welcome to a dad talk. I want to talk about this new exercise machine in the abyss of black over here, but it's pretty cool. Let me show it to you. So here it is. It doesn't take up much room at all, to be honest. It's nice, compact. It's got a comfy little seat here. The digital display could be a little nicer, in my opinion. It's got a spot to hold your phone. It's got your cardiovascular information here. Seems okay. The pedals have a nice grip to them. It does have a function where you can change the tension. It also has it's not very much weight or tension, but just enough. So it has those there for you. One of the best things about it is it folds right up and goes right into place. So let me show you. See, it'll fold down too. And then it can just tuck right in. There it is when it's all folded up, tucked right in. Doesn't take up much room at all. Snap, click into place. So this is where we keep it when we're actually using it. It's cool because you have the TV right here. And we'll usually put on Disney streams or whatnot and watch while we're biking or while we're pedaling. Pretty solid, it's pretty comfortable, like I said. And then I'll just put a Disney stream on, forget that I'm exercising, and go. Hopefully this gets me in shape. But enough about that. Come here. All right, so let's talk. Dad talk. Oh, let me pan the camera up. While I try to get some extra calories burnt. So I want to tell you guys what's going on spring break. It was up in the air because we were this close away from booking Disney. It was going to be around $1,500 for the Disney trip. It was going to be Mom and I. We were going to go the day after Easter, fly from JFK to Orlando for a few nights, and go to Disney World for the Flower and Garden Festival. And then we were this close to booking it in the plane tickets. We went and saw the plane tickets. We're like, no way. The plane tickets were going to come to around the cheapest we were finding. And this is like, mind you, depends what time you leave is how much your tickets will be. But mind you, this was like leaving 6 a.m., 5 a.m. one day, and then coming back like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. the next day. It was crazy. The cheapest we could find were around $600 round trip. Over $1,000 for the two of us to fly. And then I'm like, well, what if I just drive? She's like, I don't want to drive that long, just for a few nights. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, what are we gonna do? Then we saw, I just want to show you, like, it's so quiet, right? You just hear me, but I am going pretty good speed too. So quiet, I like it. Just don't like this screen too much. And I don't have my phone, but I'll show you. You can put like, things will stay here. So, I know what you're all thinking. What are you guys doing? Spring break. We thought about it, and we're like, everything is opening in Wildwood. So, like, a lot of the stores open April 1st. Morty's Pier still isn't open, but we don't really go on the rides anyways. But a lot of the shops are going to start opening around April 1st. This will be great. Let's get the Airbnb we usually always get. So, we contacted George. That's his name. He has a bunch of properties there. We get the property we like, and we're taking the dogs, we're taking the boys, and we're taking Melanie. So it'll be a good time. So we'll go to the beach. A lot of things will be open up. Get the dogs on the beach. I don't know if I could let them run free like I usually do, because there might be a lot more people on the beach since it is spring break. But I'll be able to take them to the dog park and whatnot. We'll find some cool stuff to do around there. We got some plans. So that's the news for spring break. Now, while I'm at that, I want to show you guys what happened to my deck just the other day. So yeah, I'm looking outside right now, and Max is just staring at me because he's sunbathing. You guys see what happened here? Right there. Yeah, our canopy, beautiful canopy. What was it, 2 days ago? The wind was nuts, it was going crazy. And it's funny because, what was it, Saturday night, there was a huge UFC fight. And I was having a party, a bunch of people come in, and we like to smoke a couple cigars on occasion, the guys. So I'm like, it's pouring. So I set the canopy has always been set up. So I set the actual canopy up, the top piece, the cover. And the very next day, the wind advisory was out of control. I said to myself, I was watching it and I'm like, it's holding up. So I'm just gonna let it go. Next day comes along, still there in the morning. And then all of a sudden, I look midday and it just gone. Fell right flew off the deck. So yeah, it was hanging right off the deck. One leg was like bent, I was able to bend it back, and then I kind of dropped it down nice, and then I folded it, I took the cover off, folded it back up, and brought it up. I'm gonna put it back together and see if it could be salvaged. I think there was one pole broke, but I don't think it was like a major pole that's needed, so I think it should be okay, but we'll check that actually right now in a minute. Let me talk first about our summer plans, because we did get that finalized as well. Summer plans, shocker, we're going back here. Yeah, we booked Disney. I'm not going to get too much into the details, that'll come later on in another video, but we were able to get Disney down, and we're staying at another new resort. I will tell you, the resort we're staying in is part of my bucket list. There's 2 resorts that are part of Disney World that I've always been on my bucket list to go to or stay at. So this is one of them. And the reason why we're going to different resorts is Mom, her bucket list is to go to every resort on property. So we're trying another new resort. We're staying about a week. A lot of good plans coming up. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to jump the gun on that. We're driving again this time, of course, so there will be a drive video coming out. So spring break, summer vacation, looking good. Let me set that tent up and then we'll talk some more. So it turns out the canopy is no good. Gonna have to get another one online because we did love the canopy on the deck. Man, I'll show you a picture of how it looked, because I don't even know if I showed you guys how it looked. It was so nice. All right, but I did want to also give you a little bit of news special. This week I will be dropping the Florida back to New Jersey drive video. It's a compilation of a few days. We stop in Myrtle Beach for a few nights at the beach, and we kind of do some things around there, and then we head back home. But I compiled it all into kind of one. It is a little bit longer, but that should be fine, right? But there is a lot more coming up that I'll mention a little bit. But stay tuned for that. And also more details on Disney, because we will be announcing that as soon as we get more concrete information. Although we have a lot, soon. It's gonna be fun. All right, guys, let me get back on this exercise bike, watch some vlogs, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.